Hey guys, it's me. It's been a while, I know. I'm sorry. I've been pretty busy. Life has just kind of gotten in the way and I finally have some time. Today I'm going to talk about the movie Suicide Squad. I'm going to give my thoughts on it and kind of go a little bit into the Harley Joker relationship and kind of give my thoughts on that. Now, I have never read a comic book in my life. I'm not really a reader, but I did do some research into Harley and the Joker, and I did read some articles, and I have a friend who, I'm not going to say her name. I'm not going to tell you. She's just going to remain anonymous. This friend knows who she is. I talked to her about it, about certain things, and she kind of helped me understand in a way. It started years ago with Twilight of all things. Big has basically, Harley and the Joker are a twisted version of Edward and Bella. Anyway, I really enjoyed the movie. I thought it was really good. It was really well acted. I didn't really care for the theatrical version. I thought things were missing. I thought they could have shown more. And when I found out they were releasing the extended version, I was really excited because there was more scenes. And so when I bought it, I watched the extended version and I liked it better. It made a lot more sense as far as backstory, and it just helped me put a lot of things together, and I really liked it. I would have loved to have seen a little bit more of Enchantress. I like Kara. I watched her in Paper Towns. I actually like that movie. I tend to like movies that people don't. I'm very weird like that, but I would have liked to have seen more Kara and learned more about Enchantress and learned more about June Moon and all of that. But all in all, it was a really good movie, and I think honestly my favorite part of that entire movie was when Harley threw the pudding choker. She took it off and she threw it. I think that was probably my favorite part of that whole movie, and I'll get into that, why that was in a little bit. But I liked all of the different actors. I thought they were awesome. I like Will Smith. He's a really good actor too. I've seen a lot of his movies. I used to actually watch Fresh Prince when I was a kid. I loved seeing Jared Leto. Jared Leto is a really good actor. I like him a lot. I was very happy that they added more scenes and released an extended version, just so I could see more of him as the Joker, and, whereas the theatrical version didn't really let you see much of him, which kind of made me sad. But I thought he did really awesome, and I thought that, he was just creepy and scary, and I mean, come on, who in their right mind would lay on a floor with a bunch of knives surrounding them? I mean, talk about insane. But, anyway, why my favorite part of the movie was when Harley threw the pudding joker. As I said before, I think that Harley and the Joker are toxic. They are not relationship goals. They are what not to do in a relationship. If you want somebody to treat you like crap, well, there you go. They are terrible. I think he's awful to her. In the comics, he beats her. He puts her through a bunch of abuse. In the comics, he actually pushes her into the vat of oil. Whereas in the movie, she voluntarily dives in. He pushed her out of the helicopter, which people who ship them will say was to save her life, which I can understand, but at the same time, really? It was just terrible. I mean, abuse can come in so many different ways, and I have a friend who actually, like I said before, she had helped me kind of understand it a little bit better because she had gone through it, and I haven't really had any experiences with it, so I can't really say. But she did help me understand a lot, and I mean, you know, the world now, I kind of feel like they're, in a way, glorifying abuse. And that's not cool. I mean, look at Edward and Bella in Twilight. I mean, he basically was like, no, you can't do this, you can't do that, da 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 da. And she was like, no, I'm gonna do it myself. And he would get mad. I mean, he freaking watches her sleep. That's stalkerish. I mean, come on now. And look at Anna and Christian in 50 Shades of Grey. He dangles a relationship with him in front of her face. I mean, seriously, he says, oh, I'll give you this, but you have to sign this consent form. Are you for real? That's, no. I just, you know, it's terrible. And, I mean, I don't think of Harley and the Joker as relationship goals at all. Now, I do say that I like Harley. I love her. I think she's quirky and funny and cute and just, I love her personality. And it was just something about, you know, her that drew me. I love the way Margot portrayed her. There was something about it that drew me towards Harley. And I actually have a Facebook fan page that I'll link in the description below if you want to like it. I do not post anything that, I mean, I do have some pictures of the two of them together, but for the most part, it's either Margot or just solo pictures of Harley Quinn, because I will not glorify an abusive relationship. I'm not about that. But, you know, as I said, you know, all in all, it was a really good movie, and I enjoyed it a lot. That, in my opinion, I liked the acting. I thought it was really good, and, you know, I'm really hoping to see a solo Harley film, because, you know, I want to learn more about her story and all of that, and, you know, and it's, the Joker will obviously, I'm sure, be a part of it, and there will be more people just going, oh my god, they're so bland, and I'm like, I'm just gonna, like, want to vomit, because it's just, why would you ship an abusive couple? Why would you do that? I mean, in one of the backstory scenes, she is dancing provocatively and gross, and he's basically giving her to another man. He basically is like, here, you can have her. She's yours. And, you know, he calls her over, and she's all smiling, and it's like, she's like, ooh, he goes, ooh, you belong to him now. He's, you know, you're his. And it's like, it's almost like it's a game. And, you know, then he shoots her. And, you know, he refers to her as the itch in his crotch. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? If you love somebody, why would you do that? And, you know, I've seen other people say, you know, actors that have played him say, oh, he does love her. Just, it's different, you know. And you know, I'm like, how is it different if he's doing this stuff to her? That's abuse. That's not love. You know, and I'm just like, ew. And, you know, he tried to kill her. He basically, you know, the plane was shot down, and I could see why it would be, you know, him trying to save her, because the plane was being shot at. And, you know, he basically pushed her out of the plane, or out of the helicopter, and I'm like, really? And, you know, I don't understand why people ship the two of them. I don't understand why you would refer to somebody who's as controlling and manipulative as he is relationship goals. No. That's not okay. No, I think you need to open your eyes and see exactly how toxic it is. And I have since, you know, read that, you know, there are comics of her where she's on her own, no association with him, and that makes me very happy, because she doesn't, I kind of feel like, you know, she was letting him define her and who she is, and I kind of think by her, you know, throwing that choker, she was like, I'm not going to let him define me, he's gone, I can move on, whatever. But in the end, you know, he comes in and he saves her, and it's like, seriously? Okay, abuse all over again, and she's just going to take it. And I think that he kind of turned her into this crazy woman, and I think that she, you know, I mean, she basically changed who she was to be with him. And why would you change yourself for a man? I don't understand that. But, you know, at the end of the day, that's what abuse is. That's what it does. You know, like I said, look at Bella. Look at, you know, Anna and Christian. You know, he abuses her. Edward abuses Bella. And it's like, for real? Why would you do that? Why? But sometimes you know, you can't really get out of that. And it's a lot harder than you think it is. And anyway, this has kind of gone on for almost 11 minutes now. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching, and I hope that you liked my video, and I will try to do more movie reviews or more television show reviews in the future. I will put a link in the description below to my Harley Quinn page if you would like to follow me on social media. Until then, I will see you guys later. Bye!